What's up everyone, Shark Guys back once again with my third review this week. Oh my gosh, perish the thought. And today we're going to be looking at the Iron Grenadier B.A.T, which is one of only 3 bats that I own. But more on that later. So, without further ado, let's do this. Alright, so what I do like about this is to get the Iron Grenadiers logo here. We need more Iron Grenadiers. Surely there is more coming. And yes, it is great to see. Number 134 in the line. QR code, blah, blah. This is a pretty cool piece of art on the back showing a legion of these IG bats in all their gold, black, and red glory. Legal mumbo jumbo. Art down the side, which differs to previous bat art. Haven't ever opened one of these, so we're going to do that today as well. Beautiful. And then we'll do a comparison. And that's pretty much it, other than the skill sets here. So it's a bit hard to see, so I'll bring it up close. And it's probably still going to be hard to see. But the first one is Environmental Specialist, like all the other bats. And he's a level 4. He. Bats don't have gender, they're robots. Energy weapons, level 2. The fist is for hand-to-hand combat, guys. Get your minds out of the gutter. And he's a level 2. That, I keep calling him he. You know what? For the sake of this exercise, it is a he. It is a he. Siegecraft, and the bat is a level 2. Alright, so there you go. That's all that hippity hoopla out of the way. So let's open her up. Alright, we'll start with the figure. And those of you familiar with the Arctic bat will of course know that this head is the reuse from that release. I don't have an Arctic bat, so this is my first time seeing one up close, and it is pretty effing cool. You've got the circuitry here, which is just, you know, it's okay, I guess. I'm a bat purist, and if you compare the original classified bat to this, I just think that this pops more. The original vintage figure, of course, was a lenticular decal here, and I would have liked to have seen them do something a bit different with this, but you know, whatevs. We'll do some articulation while we're here. Butterfly joint there is really, really loose, and this one is also pretty loose, which is good. In terms of getting the arm, ooh, that one does not want to go very high. Interesting. Well, there we go, it's a bit better. So T-pose is fine and dandy. That leg is not going up any further. And I'm pretty sure that it should be able to. Maybe I'm incorrect. No, I am correct. They're just really stiff. Yep. Elbow joints here are good. No problems there. Wrist swivel's fine. Yep, no problems there. Ankle rockers are good. Yep. Ballerina feet in full effect. And yeah, if this is your first time looking at a bat, they don't have a lot of great detail. In this instance, you have the Iron Grenadier crossed cutlasses. They're not really swords, I guess you'd call them a cutlass. Well, it's essentially a sword, which is not being a bit difficult to focus on that, but go. That's the tempo there. Nothing on the other arm. And let's look at the back. It looks good. I like the deco on this one. Look, I'm not going to lie. I am a sucker for Iron Grenadiers. And I said to myself, Adam, don't buy a lot of these because I've got about 9 of the original classified bats. And so I only got this one. But with bats, they're kind of like M&Ms. You always want more. All right, so we'll have a look at the accessories. Backpack. It has 2 points for storing the appendages here, and there's another one here as well. And this is the same as the other classified bat backpack, except for a little bit of red deco on here. Other than that, exactly the same. Might as well just throw that on him while we've got it. See how well that attaches, and that's really good. Unlike some other figures and backpacks, that one will stay on nicely. Now, I need to pull something out here. Here we go. So, up top, you've got the sidearm that comes with this release, and then you've got the sidearm that comes with the original classified bat. So they're exactly the same, just a gold and black difference. They're a nice sidearm. They do sit well on the figure, which I'll show you right now. Slots in there. It's not coming out. Figure stands really well, I should add. No problems there. Alternate head, which is of course the traditional bat, which of course is identical to this, just paint deco differences. Might as well take that off and pop that on, see how that looks. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna get more of these. Who am I kidding? All right, next up, look at the chainsaw. This also came with the Arctic bat. And should slot in here quite well, I'd say. Yep. And of course, it can be popped on his hands. Pretty tough. Although it is a nice addition, I would have liked to see them come up with a new accessory to give to the arms, because they're all reused. The claw, which of course is traditional accessory for the bat. Might as well just go ahead and chuck that in here while we've got it out. Beautiful. The hands, if you're not using them, can go in there too. Like so. Which is cool, because they could have quite easily not done that. The only problem is getting them out is a little tricky, because they do get quite stuck in there. Next up is the flamethrower accessory. No flame effects included. And unfortunately, the blast port here would not fit a flame effect that comes with Dreadnought Torch, which kind of sucks, because that would look awesome if it did. But this is an old figure, and they're not going to retrofit things because that would cost more money. Lastly, the laser plasma blaster, whatever you want to call it. Again, I'll show you that it just sits in there like so. So yeah, you got multiple ways of playing with this figure and decking it out. One thing of note, in the comics, bats also used firearms, so they'd be often seen with like MP5 sort of AK style weapons. So there's a look how I like to do my bats, because they can always just, when they empty the clip, drop this and switch it out to something else that they're carrying. One thing of note, that when he has the hands on and all the traditional accessories, there is no place for him to store this, because all those spots that I showed you earlier are taken. So I guess you just got to throw it somewhere else in the accessory box. But let's see how he looks next to the other bats. I think he fits pretty well. Having just opened this for the first time, because I recently got 3 of these on clearance, they look pretty cool too, and they go well together, the Crimson and the IG. What do you guys think? Which one do you prefer out of them? I still love these, like, you know, they're iconic, and Destro having some cannon fodder to throw at Cobra or the Joes is pretty cool, because we've never seen an Iron Grenadier B.A.T previously in any iteration, only customs, I think Black Major. Shout out to Eric from Surveillance Port who filled me in on that, because I was second guessing myself, thinking that we had seen these in the 4-inch line, but we haven't. So let's do a comparison with a couple other things. Alright, so there are our 3 Iron Grenadiers that we have in the line thus far, and let me tell you, it took me a good 5 minutes or so to get this guy to stand up straight without anything falling off, a rocket falling out, or him falling over. 10 years from now, this is going to be one of the hardest figures to pose, but I digress. We don't have an Iron Grenadiers Destro, so Prophet Director Destro is as close as we're going to get, and I think he looks actually pretty damn good with that figure. I could see him flanked by a few of these, and I think it would look pretty dynamic. So there you have it, that's the Iron Grenadier Battle Android Trooper. Are you guys going to be picking yourself up a couple of these, or is it a miss for you? Final thoughts on the figure. It's nice overall. You know, the nuts and bolts of it, pardon the pun, it is just a bat. You're not really getting anything new whatsoever, other than different paint deco. And I think, you know, like I said earlier, that's where it falls short. A different accessory, maybe like some sort of saber or something, you know, that would tie in with the Iron Grenadiers having swords. Maybe that would be something different that they could have gone with. But yeah, this is just a case of Hasbro wanting to save money, and you know, this is how the game is played, my friends. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Like I said earlier, I have done 2 other reviews this week. You can go back and check those. You've got Alpine over here, and you have Road Pig up here. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and yeah, if you want to share the video online, feel free to do so also. But I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to leave it here. Just a little quick one today. Thanks for watching, and that is all, folks. Take care and say hi to your dogs for me. Peace.